Hello and welcome back to the third hour here of Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands, where we are branding fire / playing mechs. So we just had a giant free-for-all battle, and now we're moving
It
back
was
over
cray
to
cray.
other awesome games. So, I think I know what I want to do, but does anyone else want to do a game real quick that they know they want to do? Otherwise, I'll be super happy about doing my game.
Yeah.
Jump in. Do it.
I want to do an anime disagreement. This is my favorite game.
I thought
B.
you said anime disagreement for a second. I'm like,
It
just
is
made
an
up
Also,
it is an
also
anime.
true.
It's also true. So we're gonna do an anime animated disagreement. So technically, this is a game where everybody plays. I'm going to choose a partner. We're going to determine what the matter of our disagreement is. Following which, everyone else is going to be playing as the audience, and the audience gets to ask me and our partner questions to defend our positions of this argument, and then reward points to them. There's no reason or need to be fair or impartial as the audience and judge at all. So I want to have an argument with Maximilian.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, what are we arguing about? Let's discuss this. Let's figure out what is the matter of our disagreement, and where this argument is taking place. I feel like I want to call you out publicly about something. I want to do let's
It's
see.
funny because I still think you're band trash because like we never clarified that.
Yeah. So I want to call you out on something. What are we calling each other out on? Could it just be as simple as the state of affairs? Do you want to be more specific? Do you want to be about the consequences of the free for all? Do you want to do
I think state of affairs would make the most sense because like I don't know how we're gonna role play this. It'll probably come out and play, but like I still think you are band trash, so I'm blaming you for the atrocities that band trash is wreaking on like
then
our own
we're
world.
we're doing this at a bar. We're doing this at a landowner or neutral territory bar. What do you think? Which one? Which of those two? Landowner or neutral territory?
Let's go.
Or tea house or coffee house, like a
I think
salon.
I think this kind of argument in a tea house would be hilarious.
Cool. So it's a tea house.
Yeah.
So we're having this argument at the tea house. We inadvertently find each other at the same tea house, and things get heated about the politics. Obviously, gets brought up, and that is where we will begin the discussion. So obviously, I am displeased with the state of the landowners and how they're treating people, and etc. So, okay, the audience conducts this discussion. One of you guys is going to be volunteering first, so one of the three of you here. So Hyena, Kelsa, or Sci-Fry, volunteer and ask us one of these questions. Tell us which person goes first, having to answer the question, and then it's important. Drummer Boy and I, we cannot interrupt each other. If you interrupt each other, it's bad. Or rebut. We're not allowed to rebut one another either.
Yeah, the other person wins the coin immediately if
Yes.
you do that.
So each of these three questions, there's a coin involved, just like a chase. The person with the most coins wins the argument, whatever that means, right?
I would like to go first. I would like to do what is both the most difficult and also most amusing challenges on here. Please make a personal attack against your counterpoint part.
Oh, that's
And the person I want to go first is in my mind, this is the two of you seeing each other here in this tea house for the first time. The opening of this argument is one of you making a personal attack on the other. Between the two of you, who do you think would throw that first verbal punch? Yeah, totally. Eric, take it away, please.
I know your name, Max, right? Yeah, I know your name.
Probably.
So okay,
I
so
didn't tell it to you, but you.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This isn't part of the fiction part. This is still player to player
Yeah.
before I get started. Okay,
Yeah.
so obviously I'm the one already at the tea place. You walk in with your buddies, and I sip down my tea and I say, well, Maximilian Beretta. Of course you would come to Bantrell's finest tea house, trying to sample more of the finest things of Bantrell to keep on your trophy mantles. You pretend to care for what culture is here, when really you're just a collector, willing to go back off this planet to go anywhere else you want to go and brag to your rich friends while the people here suffer because you don't care.
All right, now you have to make a personal attack back.
T-sip.
Rebuttal.
So rebuttal, I can like respond to his points, or is
No, your rebuttal is make a personal attack on your counterpart.
Kermit the Frog, but that's none of my business meme.
yeah. You wouldn't know the finer things in life, Jacob, if they fell out of the sky on you. You think I don't care. The problem is, I care so much I want to keep these things as pristine as possible, to share them when the time is right, because things are not right now. The world needs art. People need art, and the art needs to be protected. I can do that. I appreciate the art. You, however, I just like shake my head at you. Like the first thing I said, just like you wouldn't know fine taste if it hit you in the face.
All right, I have to assign a coin to one of you for that. I think that Drummer Boy, I think you made the more personal attack. I think Eric, your attack was a little bit more social than personal. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give the coin to Max.
Cool. Sci-Fry or Hyena, you're the next judge.
Please explain how the other position has merit and is worth real consideration.
Who do you want them?
Nice
Who do you want them to
each other,
start?
you know?
Why
So
don't
what-
you start, Maximilian?
Though you are swine, absolute gutter trash, your battle skills are impressive. Very impressive. Your ability to escape, to elude me while I tried to get after you. Also, very impressive. You're clever, dangerous. Something to be respected and admired. Also, not gonna lie, I would not want to be one-on-one with you in a duel of wits, if you know what I mean.
That is a type of battle where you would be unarmed. You boot-licking piece of shit. I don't care about you or your friends at all. You need to get off this planet at once and go cry home to your landowner people who pay your bills instead of yourself. I don't think you've ever worked for yourself once. You claim other people's credit as your own, and you pretend that you care about the arts. You don't know what caring is. The only thing you've ever cared about is yourself. I deliberately didn't merit. I don't give a shit.
I mean, Haida, you get to assign a coin. You
Uh,
can, however you see fit. So
See,
you.
I feel that Maximilian didn't really address the other position so much as yeah, but neither did. So I'm going to flip this coin, and I'm going to give it to Maximilian.
That's fine.
I mean, it's a coin flip, for sure. All right, that brings it to me,
I don't feel like I lost this duel. I don't care.
which I'm just going to pick the one that is just, I think it'll be just so hilarious. Please express your position in the form of a slogan that people can rally behind. Starting first can be Jacobin.
Kill the landowners.
It's not the most catchy slogan, but sure.
It's pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy when you're out there. Kill the landowners. You gotta
We'll
hold
make a
it.
song out of it. Don't worry.
I can't change my answer, can I?
No.
That's fair. Take out the landowner trash would have been good.
Oh.
Hmm. Dang, slogan.
Yeah, man.
What also sucks is I think he's band trash. So it's like it's gonna be a bashing against the band trash when he's not even freaking band trash. And like anybody
perfect.
in the tea house is like, what? Damn it. I wish I was more clever than this.
That's what I like about it. Oh wait, go ahead.
God.
I want to hear this slogan.
The band trash are counterfeit. Landowners on the original recipe. I don't know.
The recipe for the recipe for a planet.
Yeah. Things are made of stuff.
Ooh wee. All right, awarding a coin of a slogan that people can rally behind. There's kill the landowners and the badgers are counterfeit. We have the original recipe.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. Well, yeah. How are you gonna assign that one, Sci-Fi?
Oh,
Can you just assign it to a neutral third party and put her center?
I mean, here's the thing: is Maximilian's slogan was just so funny, but like, I feel like Jacobin's is more what people could rally behind,
Yeah.
so I'll give it to him.
Okay. That's the discussion. Game's over.
Yep.
Perfect.
You divvy up the coins, and whatever proportion of coins you have is what you are confident the population would side with you in that argument.
Yep.
Yeah. 2/3.
Oof.
Yeah, 2/3 is a majority.
That's majority indeed. Who's got the next game?
During the break, I kind of decided that as a thank you to Aiden, I'm gonna buy him a meal, have a conversation over food. For saving me, pretty much.
Aw. Cool. Oops. I dragged the whole thing instead of the... There we go.
I mean, it makes sense because I feel like I was in a pretty good position in that mech fight before you landed on me.
It's true.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, how did we come to be eating together?
I invited you for a meal.
Yeah, what's an interesting place to have a meal? Maybe we are at a... Can we be at a dinner theater?
Yeah, totally. I'd be down for dinner theater. That's like my jam.
I'm like really feeling some like sci-fi mech dinner theater right now. It's like kind of what I want out of life.
Okay. Are you watching like other? What are you watching? Other people like other mech battles across the galaxy, or are you watching something
I feel like
Maybe like Space Hamilton.
Is it like
Yeah.
a puppet
I feel like
theater
Drummer
about
Boy-
Max?
I feel like Maximilian wouldn't want to watch that. Maximilian would want to watch like the finest Bantrash culture thing.
that's true. Maybe we're watching a traditional Bantresh play.
Mhm.
I mean,
That makes sense.
Drummer Boy, Max is the one who invited people out, right? So like,
Yeah.
That's true. It makes
does
sense
that
that he
sound-
would want to go somewhere cultured.
Come enjoy some culture with me, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. What do we notice about each other? What have you heard? I think you have heard that, thankfully, repairs on my mobile frame are going well.
Cool. I think this might be the evening after my little spat with Jacobin, so I'm visually still kind of angry. Because like he didn't engage. Well, he engaged a little bit, but he didn't engage fully in the debate. And that's like, how can you undermine this form of art?
Yeah. That's true. It was less debate and more just throwing slander at each other.
Slinging shit.
Yeah. Okay. The person with the lowest social standing takes the first turn.
How do you define
We're both
that?
trash, so I mean,
Wow.
Between the two of you, who would you say has the lower social standing? Was the fact that he saved your life, does that give you a higher social standing, or?
It's kind of weird because like we're on the same faction, but we're from like two different chains of command.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If this isn't clear, have another player choose who that takes the first turn.
Or flip a coin.
Let's flip a coin.
Let's say, I personally, I would say that it should be Aiden that takes the first turn.
That makes sense. I feel
That's
like
my
that does
opinion.
make sense.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. On your turn, choose one or more of your conversation partners. Choose a question. Ask a topical question. Engage in improvised conversation. Pass instead saying something about the food, or leave the conversation. I think I'm going to start with a topical question, which is, I'm feeling expensive. What do you want to know about me? I think Aiden is not in his uniform here. He's just sort of wearing casual wear. Yeah.
I think I want to know what family you're from and why, or what company you're with. Because I only know that we're both landowners. I want to get to know you a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Well, the people who own the deeds, they own the deeds. They do, they want their land back. I feel that my employers are a bit more aggressive in their pursuits than yours, perhaps. I've definitely had to subdue a fair number of riots during the occupation here.
So now I ask you a question?
Yep. Or you can do anything on the list under conducting the conversation.
Yep. This is basically just role playing, but if you need questions, you can just do that stuff.
So this Jacobin fellow.
Yeah. What have you found out about him?
Not much, other than he's a uncultured just a little. There isn't a high culture word to describe him, I don't think. So I'm not going to use that.
Gutter snipe.
Yeah. But I saw you having that conversation after the wedding. Since we're on the same team here, I want you to help me find out what's going on with him. Seems shady.
Yeah. He said he knew who was behind the raids on landowner convoys, but I couldn't get information.
Do you know if he's Bantrash or not?
Do I?
Like, if you could correct me. I don't know if we're just like a misunderstanding and we're going into a hard thing here.
I don't know. It might be
Eric, do you think he would know?
Yeah, Eric, do you think my character would know if your character is a revolutionary? No. Okay. Yeah, we're both wrong in this.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know what he's up to, but it can't be good.
Agreed.
Okay. I make an ignorant social or diplomatic blunder. Do you let me recover gracefully or hold it against me? So I think while we're watching this sort of dinner theater sort of play, I think something about the performance makes me laugh at a time that would be considered uncouth. And you have the option to let me recover gracefully or hold it against me.
I think I give you like the side-eyed shocked look, and then like laugh along with you to make it not seem so bad, even though I know this is a travesty.
Perfect.
Like,
well, it's just, there's just two guys laughing. They're not laughing at our like nice play. They're just having a talk.
Yeah, I'll flog myself later over this. Someone's cousin has gone missing.
Ooh.
Can one of the player characters go missing? Because Kelsa and Sci-Fi are cousins, aren't they?
No, Kelsa and
Never
I can have gone missing.
It's
Oh.
true. You did go missing after that free for all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that. So, like, there's been
And,
rumors that that Kendril didn't return after the fight,
Yeah.
or the fight, the show.
I didn't quite see what happened to him. Let's hope he made it out alive. It would be bad for public relations if Bantrash nobility started going missing.
Bad for social image, perhaps. Yes. It's like, yes, indeed.
I see.
The game ends when you both comment on the food, just as a heads up.
Yeah, I think I pass. I say
That's
something.
a tasty burger.
Yeah, now that is one tasty burger.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think
we're
that's
just
the
like-
end of the conversation.
Camera goes in on the actual play, and we're just like we're watching it, but we're not really watching it.
Cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
I'd like to make a scene unless someone's got a burning one.
No, go for it.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
I would like to steal time together with Jacobin.
Okay. Let's do it.
Damn.
So yeah, let me.
How did we come to steal time together? Where are we?
I think we're in a revolutionary base
Yeah.
because they have been receiving supplies.
Perfect.
And yeah, some of those have been coming from yours truly.
Yeah, you've been, especially in terms of, I think you're giving us transit times and times to hit and stuff like that. So that's, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think, like, at some point, like, I approach you.
Are we like in the barracks, or are we,
are you like
are we like in the hangar? Like,
yeah, what do you? Yeah, I think we're in like the hangar. I think are you like working on something? Or
yeah, I'm probably just touching up my mech and all, or like running diagnostics on it. So I have like the little like digipad thing, looking at the stuff of it, right? Running through inspections and making sure it's operational.
Sure. So I climb up and I open your mobile frame's canopy. May I? I knock.
Yeah. You see it. You open up and I say, there's what are you wearing? Casual?
I think it's more casual. So I think it's just like I guess like the equivalent of jeans and like a working shirt, but he still wears like red and violet flair to it. So he's still got like I don't know, he's got like a red jacket on.
Okay. So then you may, but first I want you to explain what's going on. Do you mind? I say, I'm sorry, would you I'm pretty busy with this. What's going on?
You had a close call with my cousin a while back.
You hear the door unhook. You hear the unlock of the car as the thing comes up. And you see me, I put away the thing, yeah. And I say,
What are you doing?
Indeed. Some days that's a question that I have an answer for, and other days I don't. This appears to be one of the latter.
I see. I loosen my clothing. I basically am moving to take my jacket off and like hang it on the side of your neck.
Sure.
May I?
You may not, but instead I get out of the canopy.
Sure.
And suggest let's take a walk. I put my hand on your shoulder and be like, let's walk.
Okay. Yeah, you may. So let's take a walk. And,
What do you?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What do you fight for?
I fight to get my family's land back. I fight because these interlopers are taking everything on this world that doesn't belong to them.
I nod and say, I agree, but of course the landowners must pay for this, but what then? Assume we win. What is the next step? I'm someone who always has to think ahead, anticipate. May I hold your hand while I say this? As we stroll
You may, but only for a moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
I firmly grip it and connoting how strongly I feel about this. I'm jealous. I'm envious of your clarity of purpose. I came here to get rich, but now I feel like I like this place. I like its people as I look at you.
Mm-hmm. And I say, it's not every day I attack my own cousin to pry them off of someone.
I flirtatiously smirk, and I say, "Are you implying that I'm in your debt?"
I touch your cheek, may I?
You may.
It's not every day I find a great dance partner. There's more to more to it than just having money. It's what you do with that money.
What would I am? We're pretty close to each other right now, and I say,
Sure.
"What would you do?"
And I think like I just gesture my hand around.
Mm-hmm.
This keep people fed, keep them equipped, keep the authority off our back so that we can take Bantrol back and make it ours.
Even against your family?
I spoke with my family. I spoke with my cousin's family at the wedding. They are fools. They're just giving in. They've been giving in. They're collapsing upon themselves. No one wants to listen. I touch your ear, may I?
You may not, but you may hold my hand.
Okay, I will.
I'm firmly holding your hand as like this is essentially I'm hugging your hand. Like,
okay.
Right? Like both hands like you know what I mean? Like this is I understand your
Yeah.
And I think I actually say I too know what it's like to go against my family. Or to go against family. That's what I say. And I say Sledgehammer isn't my real last name. Yeah.
It's my stripper name.
And my last name, I'm not sure what it is. It's a landowner last name though.
Oh. Ooh.
So that's a divulging juicy little secret.
Yeah, hold on.
It's my stag name.
I think I move to leave at that point. Like I start to pull away.
Don't go. I say it like that.
Oh, okay. I not only touch your wrist, but kiss you, may I?
Yes, but on the cheek.
Okay. And then I think gosh, what's a good way to end this? Or like for
I don't know. You say well, let's just draw a curtain on what follows.
Yeah, one follows. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that then. Sure.
Cool.
All right.
And that's
the
scene. Nice.
Cool.
Fucking love this game.
It's really good. It's really good.
Cool. All right. What's next?
How many more games do we have time for?
It's a good question. I don't feel like things are resolved yet. I would like to do some more games, but how late? How late can we go? Can we go to like 9:30 at least?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So we got a couple more games.
I would like me and Sci-Fry, or me and Maximilian and Aiden. I'd like to go on after our conversation and actually take some action about finding out more about Jacobin. I just don't know which thing would do that.
Well, how about you can always assume that you do, and then what's the next step after you get it?
Yeah. Here's also a thought. I think it's been a little bit since Kelsa's played in one too. So if
It
I'm
could
trying
be,
to
yeah.
think of one that I would want to do.
or like if someone could drag you into
Yeah,
one.
you know what? No, I think I would like to I would like to be having a conversation over food with Jacobin.
Okay, more scenes with me.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
It feels especially appropriate after you having this conversation with my cousin to then cut to a conversation with me, like thematically, because
And also for just the story. Jacobin's the one that has a secret.
It's true. So how did we come to be eating together?
Oh,
What was that? You cut off for a second. Well,
Weird. How did we come to be eating together? You are my chosen partner here, Eric. How did we come to be eating together?
Let's see. It's the tea house.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Other players can join freely if it makes sense for their characters to also be present at this meal. I think this is something where
I think that's
I've
us.
asked you here.
Yeah.
Specifically. What do we know about each other? What have you heard? You have heard, because I know you've been spying on me, that she has recently been training with her entire squad, all of them in four-legged cat mechs of various colors, and they are quick, flexible, and well disciplined, like you either personally or someone else that is like your contact witnessed them going through maneuvers, and it was like synchronized swimming. They were fucking on point.
I think two things you've heard. One, you've heard that somehow my name is getting mixed up in the frequent attacks against the landowner holdings and shipping lanes. Second of which, you might know that I'm seeing somebody.
Yeah, and I think this is here's what I think happened.
I have the lower social standing.
Of course, no, but just part of how this situation is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is something where we arranged for this dinner date weeks ago. It was the first time that was open in our schedules, and in the interim, you've started seeing someone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's your cousin. Okay. So here's how it starts. I order the jasmine tea, and I start the conversation by mentioning how you may have heard about my slight kerfluffle here with the landowners, with that Maximilian fellow. in this very bar. He may have gotten the better of me, but I may have gotten the better of his wallet as I flash a credit card and put it down. It's totally your credit card, Max. And,
I'm like trying to buy something. I'm like, what the heck? I had it. I had it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely the
And
cutaway.
so
that.
this lunch is on your dime.
Of course.
Well, at least some good came from that interaction. You caused quite the stir. It was quite the faux pas, really, on both your parts.
I'm not sure how to say this because it sounds really stupid. I want to say it anyways. I'm a spoon. I can't help. It's my nature to stir. It's not that good. I don't know.
No, I love that. I love that. That's like
It's not bad.
It's good.
Sure.
What good am I if I don't stir?
Are you the big spoon or the little spoon?
Yeah.
I hope to find some common ground with you about these attacks on the landowners. Is there any? As I approach into.
No! Oh, I say it's a spoon. It's my nature. It's how I keep from being burned.
Oh. Yeah, and she says, well, anything that keeps the landowners busy, something I can approve of.
So you're trying to get common ground with me.
Yep.
Forgive me. We don't. Not without assurances. So I say something like, forgive me if I feel a little jaded about the Bantresh nobility at the moment. But I don't feel like we're at that point of our... And I probably joke. I say, I don't think I've been... I joke like you were asking me on a date or trying to be my significant other. And I say, I'm not sure we're at that point yet. You know, I've been hurt before. You know? My heart's still wounded, feels wounds from the last time. So forgive me if I don't feel so open to such a relationship.
Trust is a two-way street, Jacob. I've put a lot on the line. Thought we put on a good show.
What are you referring to when you say that?
When we had that fight and I pounced on you.
Sure, I say. But that's entertainment. This is the real thing.
Do you doubt my prowess when the cameras are not rolling?
I'm trying to figure out the way that how I want to phrase this. That you are my enemy. I hope you don't bring up the fact that I'm with the resistance. And that you're my enemy. And how this makes this awkward. So I think I deny. I dance.
I think I've been dancing around it as well. Like I think
I've been gently putting you down.
Know,
yeah.
Like I definitely
and you know that's why.
But I'm also like
right.
I'm trying to get out that I know you. That I'm trying to tell you that I know, but I'm not. But that I won't say it.
Yeah. So I've been delicately putting you down and dancing around the question. And so I haven't been saying it. But then it sounds like then you're also not saying it as well either.
Yeah, I'm purposely not saying it in a way that
You're being discretionary, and you're making me aware
Yeah.
of your discretion.
exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
you're aware of that's it, and you're okay with you're complicit. Okay.
That's exactly what's going on. And I think I'm gonna. I mean, actually, I think you need to make the next move.
Okay. I'm feeling generous. What favor do you ask of me? So I probably sip my tea and say, if trust is a two-way street, where do you want me to go? Where's this path end?
I've got a time and place. There's a large delivery coming, too large for my team to hit. If we hit it together, there'll be nothing for the landowners.
Let's see. Oh, I got to. I contemplate your request, and I say, I have a conditional.
Anything.
We schedule our next date much sooner than this one. We make we fix our calendars for it. I say with a smile.
Agreed.
Clinking of tea glasses and scene.
If no one else has an
Yeah.
idea for the next scene, I have one.
Sure. What's up?
So, Kelsa, I am between two games, one of which we have played, one of which we haven't, so I will let you decide which we do. Do you want to meet sword to sword, or do you want a tactical skirmish?
If we do a tactical skirmish, can I invite Eric? This be the raid that I was speaking of.
I don't know. Does tactical skirmish work like that?
Yeah, I could be an ally. I could just be a named person in your group. So let's do a tactical skirmish.
Hell yeah.
No, let's see. Da, 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 da.
Only you and your
Yeah,
chosen
you're-
partner play decide who's attacker
okay.
and who's being attacked.
Well, then I guess you can't join me. Never mind. That was my mistake.
There's
Take turns, come in. Well, maybe I'm just involved in the periphery.
There's a section at the bottom called two.
Oh, 2-on-1 or more. There we go. If you and your partner agree, either or both of you can invite the other players to join a side. No one can join uninvited. To
Okay.
conduct the skirmish, go around the table. On your turn, choose an enemy and make a demand. If they don't submit or withdraw, they immediately make a demand of you in return. Blah, 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 blah.
Look at that. Vincent has an answer to this. Thanks, Vincent.
Yeah, that's what I thought there was there, and then I was confused, and then I got confused. So anyway, yes, if you agree, then I would like to invite Eric. You can say no.
I think it makes sense narratively. So
Okay.
go
So this
for
is
it.
the attack. I combined attack and assault and made gibberish. This is the attack.
Should
Yep.
should Maximilian be there too, since they just had
Here's-
a drink? Or
Here's the rub. What if that's true and they knew this was an ambush all along?
Ooh.
And you're there.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to invite him, Cypher?
Yeah, we can 2-on-2 this.
yeah.
Sure.
Sweet.
And seeing Jacobin with Amsel only confirms my suspicion that he's
Bantrash. Yeah.
That he's
Totally.
Bantrash. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is good. This is really good. Okay, so what do you notice, Butcher? What have you heard?
Yeah.
That's one thing you notice, especially as my team comes onto the field. We are all moving perfectly in sync with each other. My whole team is aces.
Nice. I think what you've noticed about me is that my mobile frame is looking better than ever. Mayhaps the repairs have given room for some upgrades.
Interesting.
Both of you say how many soldiers you lead. It should be a number from 3 to 8. Be prepared to identify each one by name, rank, code, name, relationship to you, or position in your force.
I am leading 4. Because there's a total of 5 catmechs.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
two arms, 2 legs, and a chest.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
So
I really want to see you guys form Voltron. So, well, you know what? Tell you what, I set up my character's call sign to be Rook 9, so I think I am leading 8.
No, that makes perfect sense to me. Eric, how many does Jacobin lead?
Here's the question. Is Kendrell in this too?
One of us would have to. The problem is that
at that point we just make it a free for all.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah.
And I don't think it's a free for all.
I don't think I'd be involved in this.
Because either
this is too hot.
or Sci-Fry would have to invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Oh man. Oh shit. So that means our stealing time together might have been, in terms of time, that should have occurred after the date.
Oh god.
That would have been like the night before this.
Oh, even better. Yeah.
Right? That's like even better, I think,
So
in terms of ordering of
the person you were seeing
events.
wasn't Kendrell. It was
Yeah, but I liked it that you had been seeing somebody.
So,
but
okay.
see.
Cool. So let's do this. I'm bringing along the resistance doesn't have that many, so I'm bringing along 4 as well.
Nice.
And how many does Max bring?
I'm leading 3.
A million.
We're a quartet, so.
Oh, okay. Nice. So we've got Eric and Kelsa both leading 4, Maximilian leading 3, and me leading 8.
Yeah. So this is the interesting point about tactical skirmish. This is all you submit horrible things to happen to your group. And the other person's job is to accept it, and should they accept it, they must put forward a horrible thing themselves.
It's a game of chicken, is what it is.
It is a game of chicken.
Like, how many people? State how many people are close to you. How many of them will you let die?
Yes. So the skirmish ends when either one of you accedes to a demand, submitting or withdrawing. One of you loses the last soldier from your force, in which case you must immediately submit or withdraw, or one of you is killed or captured. So, who begins this?
The attacker makes the first demand.
Well, that would be Kelsa. So
Yep.
Ansel, you make the first command.
Make the first demand. I just want you to withdraw. I don't need you to submit. I just need you guys to back off of my target, which is the supplies. I picture there's like a big supply train that is like civilian, and then like this flank of like the 12 mechs, the 8 and 4.
Are we fighting? Okay. Are we mech fighting on a railroad?
Yes. Basically.
On top of the slow
yeah. So
I love it.
But like a sky railroad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, the sky
like
railroad.
An elevated railroad with like a super fast maglev cargo train.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like a maglev cargo train is exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say Withdraw now, or you get the drop on Panther Princess and take her captive.
I mean, that's to me, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's to you.
All right.
And if you answer, you have to reply.
I have to make another demand.
Yeah, you then make a demand of me in return,
Yeah, I think,
and then we move to the next person that makes a new
think,
demand on somebody.
Yeah, I think two of my guys just go in and grab a Panther Princess.
Done. All right, now you have to make a demand in return.
Yeah. So now I have one of your guys as captive, but I'm gonna take some damage here.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. All right. Submit or withdraw now, or Bishop 6, my least experienced soldier, surrenders to your mercy.
Yeah, I think that as Panther Princess gets taken down, and captured, I think on the other side of the train track, the exact same sort of scenario is playing out, but in reverse.
Yeah.
Where your least experienced unit is getting surrounded.
Yeah, I think he just opens the cockpit hatch with like his hands up.
And like one of the lion mechs like captures him in his mouth, and then like it's the bars instead of teeth, and he's like captured in there.
I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, how does
and that was who did I capture here? R6.
Bishop 6.
Bishop 6.
Oh, Bishop 6.
Bishop 6.
So now it's the next person's turn to make a demand and then have one on them in return. So who would that be? Is it anyone?
Me or Drummer Boy, right?
Yes.
Do you want to flip, or do you have an idea?
It could potentially.
It's the attacker, so it would be me. Yeah, or it could be a counterattack. That's right.
You're on the attacking side though, so
I think it would be fair for me to go because it's an ambush still.
Right.
So
right.
This is my part. I want you to withdraw from this engagement. Withdraw now, or you catch. Come up with a name. You catch the chaplain of the wedding ceremony in the open and strike them down.
I'm gonna strike them down.
Gun down that priest.
Okay. And what happens? Your turn. You reply. You reply back to me in kind.
Submit. No, is it submit or withdraw, or like do you?
Your choice. You say
choice,
submit
yeah.
or withdraw.
Yeah.
Withdraw now, or you catch Bach in a sharp crossfire and tear them apart.
Not Bach.
Yep.
I guess you only have Gödel and Escher left.
No, it's Bach, Mozart, and Beethoven, and I'm at the head because I'm such a piece of shit.
Yeah, I kill Bach in a retaliatory fire.
Departing with such sweet sorrow.
It's true.
Like I said, dude, tactical skirmishes are like fuck. They're brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, so now it would be the side of the defenders to take turns. So do you want to go first or should I?
Who's
you. Either you or me, whichever.
Wouldn't it go back to attacker? Or are we going back and forth? It's kind of going Kelsa.
No, because
You,
the way it works,
me.
the way it works
It's,
actually is each turn is make a demand, and the person you make a demand of
Yeah.
reply. That's all one turn.
That's how it.
Oh,
would,
right.
So
Yeah.
technically,
Okay.
only
It's,
Kelsa and you have taken.
It would work
Yeah.
like that if we weren't doing 2-on-1 and more, but because
Sure.
we're doing 2-on-1 and more, there's more counterattacks.
Okay.
So now Sci-Fry and Drummer Boy each get a turn, and then we can then mix up the order, but
Gotcha.
If there's still people alive.
Yeah.
assuming there's still people alive, yeah.
All right. So I think I'm going to make a demand on Jacobin's team.
Of course you do. What is it?
All right. All right. Submit or withdraw now, or pawn 5, one of my advanced units, blunders into your position and you tear them open.
What does submit mean in this context?
Surrender. Probably. It means lay down your arms and become a war prisoner.
Pawn 5's fucked.
Now you make the counter demand.
Yeah, of Sci-Fry immediately as part of his turn still.
Yes, and then it will go to Drummer Boy's turn.
Withdraw now from the fight, or you bog us down as we have to take cover, and you take out the only chef who's able to make that tasty burger.
Oh no, the big Kahuna burger.
You just got him down.
I think we do gun him down. I think I rally my remaining troops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 behind me, and we just get up in formation and we bog down on this guy. Say
Fuck,
goodbye.
dude, we are losing so many people.
It's a war of attrition, man.
Yeah, and you have 8 people, motherfucker.
That's almost cheating.
But at what cost?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's Drummer Boy's turn.
Yeah. No more burgers.
No more.
You killed a priest.
The priest is dead. There's no more burgers.
No
Pull yourself together. Tea is fine.
That is the trick. The trick is to put things there that are tempting.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be the trick.
Withdraw now, or you ambush and capture Beethoven, my scout.
Who's this to?
Elsa.
Yeah, I think we're gonna capture Beethoven.
Roll over Beethoven.
Oh no.
Brilliant. And then in return, I need you to let's see. Withdraw now, or an opportune shot cripples Lion King, my lieutenant.
Who is that to? Oh wait, it's back to Drummer
That's the
Boy,
reply to Drummer Boy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Everything this bullet touches dies. Lion King.
Crippled.
Yeah.
Just like the real Lion King when he was gunned down by giant robots.
I killed the planet.
Perfect. I guess I can go again here. Sci-Fi, Aiden, I need you to withdraw now, or you're able to concentrate your fire on Tiger Czar and take them out.
Oh, not Tigers are. Look, I would have pulled punches for Lion King, but we're going in on Tigers are.
Oh, no.
Gunned down. I'm so sorry, you Tigers are gunned down. Such a sad day. All right.
All right. Let's see. What do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. All right. All right. Withdraw now, or we abandon Queen 1 to you and retreat to a fallback position.
Queen 1 gets scooped up in a tiger mouth as she gets surrounded.
Nice. I'm a fan. That would bring it to Eric's turn.
Let's see. Now I want you to submit. I want you to submit, Maximilian. Submit now. Surrender to us. Or an opportune shot cripples... Who do you care about?
He's only got one guy left.
An aspiring... Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my lieutenant. This is my last guy, too. Well, it's a girl. My aspiring lieutenant, a pop star who is making amazing music. You, an opportune shot, cripples them.
Amazing pop music.
The 2179 Bantresh Oscar-winning singer-songwriter Dolly. I don't know.
Llama.
No, dude.
I think
Dolly's just Dolly. Goes by her singer Dolly, with a huge following, the quote unquote star of the band trash system. Do you cripple them?
I don't cripple them. But
Mozart does.
Like pop music.
Mozart pulls no punches.
No. Mozart's a angry young boy, so actually Mozart is very young. He's like 14.
Bastard. That makes sense. What do you do?
At the same time, submit now, or an opportune shot cripples Mozart, my lieutenant.
Yeah, Mozart's crippled.
Of course he is.
Wow, so both of you guys are out of troops.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
So
one-on-one.
now the skirmish goes down to me and Kelsa. All right,
Yep. Well,
let's do this.
I
Let's have
think
this out.
It's you on me, so you take me.
All right. How many troops do you have left?
1.
Okay. Yeah. Let me read these. Let me find one that is good. Oof. Ooh, woof. Submit. Okay. Submit now. I'm going for submit rather than withdraw. Or one of your units engages King 8, my closest friend, at close quarters and carves their guts out.
Ooh.
Wow. Dang. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is it worth the lives of?
But at what cost?
A terrible cost.
So far, I haven't actually killed anyone. But I'm looking over to Jacobin, who is down to just himself. So I think part of me does not want to take him out because if he's your best friend, you're going to hold a grudge forever.
And also, the ending parts of that word was carve their guts out.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's
like
so
not
horrible.
only killing them, but violently.
No, I mean, I pictured in my head as like the cat just claws into
Just
it.
I'm not gonna get to laugh about that later.
it's all
Yeah.
the neck guts hiding the actual guts in there.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
exactly. I
Oscar,
think
no.
similarly to Drummer Boys Out, I'm going to say that it's actually the Caracal Knight that is the one that digs claws into your best friend and rips his gut right out of his mech.
Oof.
And
Oh no.
it's terrible.
There goes the 8 in my numerical sequence squad. We'll
So
never
sad.
be able to make 7, 8, 9 jokes again.
Never again. So sad. Let's see.
So you're down to 1 now. You're right. You're down to yourself.
Me
Right, no.
and the Caracal Knight.
Yeah, now you have to make a demand.
Okay.
Ooh, we look at the
Oh,
messages
raid.
in the chat. Big
Exploding
old raid
dice.
from,
Hey, welcome.
Dice.
Hey, Askren.
Yay!
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you for the
I
raid,
think
guys.
Yeah, I think you need to withdraw now, or the Caracal Knight, my least experienced soldier, will surrender to your mercy.
Ooh.
After, like, I don't think she meant to gut this guy.
Yeah. I think. Ooh. Do you mean what do you mean when you say surrender to my
I say
mercy?
So I say you withdraw or she surrenders to your mercy. She's like, oh fuck, I didn't actually mean to murder the guy in the mech suit. Just I give up. So
I think I do not hesitate. I cut her down in an instant.
fuck.
So there goes your lieutenant, right?
Yeah.
D-E-D.
So now we've lost.
Yes.
You've lost everyone now.
That was my least experience. It's just me.
In ending the skirmish, it says when one of you loses the last soldier from your force, in which case you must immediately submit or withdraw, or one of you is killed or captured.
I withdraw. I feel like Jacobin had already been withdrawing.
Yeah.
I would, of course, I would withdraw. Yeah.
Yeah. If you had given me the option to withdraw earlier, I would have taken it.
So our
I was
ploy
going for-
fails.
Our ploy fails completely.
You
but
suffer
it's
heavy
like a
loss.
bloodbath.
It's like
It
losses
is.
on both
It's
sides. Like,
it's a massacre.
like-
It's just like
the
corpses
supplies on-
and
Yep.
mechs.
like the supplies on this like train were valuable, but not like 7 mechs down valuable.
No.
This
was
is just a
very
bloodbath.
expensive. Very expensive.
I wasn't
fight.
even thinking about what we were protecting. I was after Jack.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
entirely a personal vendetta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We're probably on time here, so
Yeah, I think that's we go to ending the game now.
well, okay, that's fair.
mean-
I really want to actually
yeah.
do one more scene.
I'd
At least
like
I
to
know I
see
wanna do
you
one.
doing one more scene.
Yeah.
So
Because-
please.
I don't think I don't think we retreat so much. And I don't
No.
think, well, I think we retreat, but I don't think we get captured. I think you track me down, and I think we're doing a meeting sword to sword.
That's what I wanted.
nice.
Is that cool? You okay with that, drummer
Yeah.
boy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I
see
want.
that. I wanna
Welcome
see that.
everybody. We're playing Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands, which is a mech anime game, and we just had the most dramatic, massive battle of all our allies and everybody dying, and now we're getting to do our one-on-one duel between 2 players, maybe even to the death. So, where does this take place? This has to take place, obviously, hot on the heels from that battle from the Sky Convoy. We are probably... Do you want to be dueling in a clearing? Do you want to be dueling in a forest, like some mountains? What do you think, dude?
Maybe in a clearing, like when you withdrew.
Like a
And-
grove?
Yeah, so like you withdrew, and I was like, I wasn't like letting you know that I was following you, but my last guy was gone, and then we were following, and then like say you like land in a clearing, and then you just hear the screeching dissonance of my mecha organ, and like look up, and then we're gonna do this. We can do this.
Yeah, we hear I hear the clarion call of the organs, and we do it. And we do you drop down, or we like? Is it that scene where we're both like the camera's off to the side, and we see like my legs are standing, and then your legs are standing, and we're like squaring off one another? Is that where we're at right now?
Totally.
Okay. We circle, swords tips touching. What do you say to me? Oh, we didn't mention you are who begins the duel. To open the duel, ask a leading question. Who's the person?
Better
We're in
sword
mobile
fighter.
frames. The worse fighter starts,
The
or the
better.
It's whoever's better with.
I am the better one because you mentioned that. I think
Mhm. Yep.
in the argument. Good.
Yep.
So in our argument earlier on, yeah, I believe you said that you are a proficient duelist. Okay, cool. So we circle, swords tipped, touching. So I imagine this is the clearing, right? We're doing none of us are engaging yet. We're doing that circling each other. So our swords aren't actually touching. It's just that we have like 50 feet or 100 feet or whatever feet or meters away from us, and we're just doing that circle thing, and we have our comms on, right?
Yeah.
So what do you say to me? I have some. I'm like shot up some, right? Like I imagine from the battle, like we both are in some ways, but we're also like basically at full strength, right? We have like Die Hard looking like scratches, I think.
Mm-hmm. So my marble statue hollow mask comes up. And I say, so what was your plan? Huh? What was your plan? Because like you've had this secret plan all this time, and now like we're gonna get down and dirty, and I want to know what I'm gonna kill you over.
When we first met, I fought for money. But now... No, I don't say for money, I'm sorry. I say, when we first met, I fought for myself. But now I fight for love. And, I think that's when we try to attack, maybe? Or, no, I probably goad you to attack me. I say, bring it here. Like, bring it on, right? Because it's your turn anyways.
Yeah, like, come and find out kind of
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
thing.
Show me what you fight for is what I say as I, like, do the Bruce Lee come here at my mech.
Mhm.
Are we, you have the cannon organs, but, do you fight with melee weapons? Or are we like gonna punch this out? I feel like this is gonna be like, what is this weapon? Is this gonna be a weapon fight? Are we punching? Are we shooting? Or what do you think? What is it gonna be?
I don't think I have blades, only projectiles.
I don't think I have one. I don't think I have bleeds either. I think we're duking it out.
Maybe we're like doing the like whole punch thing, and then like, you burst back, and then you get projectiles flying in each other.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like the anime shows like a widescreen shot of the fight as we see like the two like. So you have the red, violet, phoenix stuff. I have like the green brown camo flash. So we have like these like lightning bolt strikes, you know, like as we're like hitting each other, and it comes back.
He's got the organ, like the the one with the phoenix.
Oh, that's right. He's got the organ stuff. My bad. Okay, cool.
And like the soundtrack for the show, you know how like when a car goes by, it has like that effect,
Doppler effect.
the Doppler effect. It's getting that, but with like the screeching organ dissonances.
Definitely.
Oh, I love it.
Cool. So it's your leading question.
We lock swords, or like I guess we like lock fists. Like,
Yeah.
grabbing like that. And your mouth is near to my ear. What do you say?
I want to remark about the dance that we just did at the end. But what was the name of that dance? That the special dance that me and Kendall shared? What did we name it?
I don't think we had a name for
gave
it.
it a name.
I thought we called it like the dance of love or happiness or something.
Oh, the dance of joy.
Yeah, it was the dance of joy. Yeah. So I ask you, have you been on this planet for some time now? Have you learned the dance of joy?
I've learned many dances.
Cool. And I think we see that the dance of joy is like can be a martial art like kata thing too.
Yeah.
So now I think we have the montage of instead of it parallels our dance, but instead it's like instead of us our backs are facing, we're facing each other, and so there's like blocks and fight and punches and stuff, and it's like and we're like mirrored.
And like the camera pans inside my mech, and my control surface is like two large curved keyboards with stops that I'm pulling.
Yes.
And, like I'm actually playing the song to the Dance of Joy.
Yeah, perfect. So you know it. So you know the dance. But then I feign a misstep in the performance. I pretend to falter.
Yeah, because I'm so used to I know the sheet music of the rhythm. If you change anything, then I like.
Yeah, you recognize that I falter.
Mm-hmm.
You have an opening. Do I draw you out, or do you recognize the ploy? So I deliberately make a misstep. Right? So we're doing that dance where it's perfectly in sync with one another. But then I turn the other way. And for a split second, you see that instead of going to your right, I'm going to your left. It's your time to strike. What do you do?
Yeah. I think I take the opportunity and
I draw you out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do I narrate an attack or?
You narrate a leading question now.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I have my sword, so I guess like my fist is coming towards the back of your clavicle, so like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you submit or do you twist away and rejoin the fight?
So you grab me then, right? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, I'm coming in to like grab.
Yeah. So you get me into like a lock because of that. And of course we twist away. But as you twist away, what you are holding vanishes. and it was one of my illusions.
Oh shit.
I decloak behind you, and I thrust perilously close to your face. Oh no! Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. I thrust and you barely turn it is the one I'm looking for. So I produce. I think I do when I decloak. I do produce a weapon, like a dagger of some kind, or like brass knuckles or something like that. Yeah, like not brass knuckles, but like mecha brass knuckles, like spikes, right? And so that's the one. I thrust and you barely turn it. I think I just miss as your reflexes kick in. A fraction slower, and you would have been cut through. Does this exhilarate you or chill you? So like we see like the slow motion punch, right, as it comes by. We see the shot of you in your mech cockpit, and you catch like just the glimpse of the shine for like in the split second, and you dodge as you see the punch with all the force go flying right by your cockpit.
So I think it chills me a little bit. Like I'm not used to hand-to-hand combat. I'm all about projectiles. And I thought you were the same, but as usual, you have a trick. So I pretend to falter. It's like I do pretend to falter, but it's like an actual like it's a pretend, but it's also like holy shit. So I pretend to falter and dip my mech. Do I draw you out, or do you recognize the ploy and hold steady? So like my back organ cannon is like coming down to meet with like either your chest or your face.
I recognize the ploy and I let the cannons aim at my face.
I launched a sustained attack with my weight behind it. Do you give ground readily or grudgingly? So just like...
Yeah, so I give it readily. And so what happens is instead of trying to dodge it and stuff, I just back up. And as you fire, you see I have a this is like my ace up my sleeve, right? I just want to see what it would be. This would be the same as I have my sword pointed at your clavicle. Do you submit or do you twist away and rejoin the fight? Although I don't have you pinned, you blast me with your full barrage. But you see, as the missiles come at me, I put out my hands like this, like Magneto would, or like the X-Men would, and it's a dampening field. And the missiles like slow into this field as they're like, you see them like burning, like you see the exhaust and burning, but they're not moving, they're holding them. And like I have the opportunity at this point to like throw them back at you.
Oh, right? He's Neo.
Oh shit.
And so this is the same thing as do you submit or do you twist away and rejoin the fight? So this is like the like I turn the missiles on you, and this is my sword at your clavicle, right? Like I'm getting ready to shoot them here. Do you submit, or do you like? What do you do to stop these missiles? Like I turn your move back on you.
I think I try to twist away. Is that one of the options?
Yeah, absolutely. So you dodge the missiles as they blow up a mountain.
Yeah, and like maybe it's the mountain that like I was admiring when I first got here.
Yeah, it totally is. It totally is that mountain. Oh.
And I'm just like the thing that I was like swirling my glass of wine, just staring at for half an hour. You're like, that is amazing.
Yeah, and it tumbles down.
Yeah. And I think this is I overreact slightly. I'm pissed. And you have the opportunity to slip in a dirty little cut. Do you take it? So I'm just like running at you full force to try and like grapple you again.
I absolutely do. In fact, I'm so angry at you, and I've used up so much of like my energy to do that, right? Like that was like my trick, and you beat my trick. So now I'm just like so angry at you. All of my friends are dead. I do more than take. I totally give you a cut, and then I pierce your side. I punch through your mech. I don't hit your cockpit, but I punch. I hit you once, and then I hit you again as hard as I can with a left hook. Does significant damage, but by doing so, I leave myself open to a return strike. Do you deliver it?
What I think would be cool here is one of the closing questions. So, like,
That is the closing question.
oh, it is
Yeah.
Mhm.
the pierce the side thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like this is like all the rage I can muster.
Mhm.
I do this. And as I do like for love, as we see like the firing punch hit you, and we see the psh break show, and then
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna deliver it. I'm gonna like
yeah.
grab my arms, like wrap my arms around you, and start playing Beethoven or Mozart's Requiem, the one that he died right
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And then that's what the final move is called. It's like core Requiem.
Yep.
And my core just like I'm holding you close, pierce
Yeah.
through me, and then all of a sudden just like
And it just zooms out, and we see the little explosion cloud as we
Yeah.
hear the Requiem playing. Yeah.
And
Perfect.
then
It's
that's
the
the
Requiem.
end.
Yep.
it's Requiem, and there's a really well known sequence of notes and music that's like the funeral theme. So it's like da 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 da. Just like
No.
It's literally like, it's that juxtapose. It's like a silent scene, but like of devastation of the explosion. But it's like that very light, melancholic
Hit
melody.
you with a diva ult is what happened.
Yeah, you hit me with a diva ult.
it's pretty much a default.
Brilliant.
Except for I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it
To
didn't.
Well,
anyway, go
all right.
around table one last time. On your turn, bring up any unresolved questions you have about characters' fates. Say what you think the possible outcomes could be, and the other players can contribute to any outcomes as well. And then everyone votes to determine which of the possible outcomes is the one that comes true. If you don't have any questions, pass on your turn.
well, I'm dead, so pass.
I
Aw.
mean,
I'm also dead.
your character is dead, but that doesn't mean that Eric doesn't have any questions.
All right, like whose character here is dead? I feel like it's a lot, right?
2 out of 5.
Who survived? I survived. So the three of us survived.
Yeah, I think it's
What
just
a-
the three of us.
What are the questions?
It's just
Just
any
literally
question
un-
right now.
unresolved.
Any unresolved question.
Okay.
Do you think that we had set up the time for our date before this terrible fight went down? Like we had part of the deal, Eric, for us going on that mission together was that we would have a date sooner. So I feel like we set that date before we left on that mission, and then you never came back.
Oh, of course, it's unresolved.
Okay.
So the question I have is, do you go to the date alone? And do you have
Yeah,
a
because
tr-
I
yeah.
didn't know.
Do you honor
what
it?
happened
Oh,
to
you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. I don't think I knew. I think that like, we split up. I thought you got away. Next day, I go to meet you for the date, and I think you stood me up. It
Oh,
isn't
no.
until
It's yeah.
weeks,
No.
like it isn't until much later that the fate of the two of you is determined. Like I think that it happened like really far out in the wilderness, and like all of your other allies were dead, so like nobody knew to look for you.
Mhm.
Like how long
Oh,
do you
God.
think it took before the fate of the revolutionary hero Jacobin and Maximilian was learned?
Probably like a week or 2.
My question is Kendrell sad enough to spill the beans to you, Ansel?
Mm.
I don't think. I think Kendrell like has kind of abandoned the
Okay,
families at this point
entirely. Yeah.
Yeah, like
See, I think that you and I did like the same solitaire game and came to different answers after that. After the wedding,
yeah. What did you do? What did you do after the wedding?
I chose was speaking. Spent time with my family trying to get a handle on what's happening, and chose my sibling goaded me to fight more fiercely. Like the fact that my brother was marrying a landowner prompted me to be even more strongly against landowners.
I gotcha. I picked up. You've been meeting in secret with the noble heads of other local Bantresh, and they demanded you lay off your violent, dangerous actions. So yeah. So that's why, like, I got thrown out of the wedding.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, so I think Kendall kind of like picks up where that left off, and I don't know what becomes of him and his dear cousin, like, and how that went. You know.
Yeah.
So-
Did you switch
yeah.
sides? Are you now
Kendall, you're
revolutionary?
revolutionary now, right?
I
Like,
think
fully?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And I think maybe like Amzel is like 1 foot in the door, just kind of like Kendall was at the beginning.
Mm.
Like not fully revolutionary, but like
Yeah.
sympathizing. So
Mhm.
what about Aiden? Like
Yeah.
what was his
what-
fate?
your friend's
I didn't-
dead.
I didn't die.
But
Yeah.
your best friend did.
Yeah,
A lot of your friends died.
a lot of them.
And two of your two
Hold
well
on.
actually one of Maximilian's friends is still alive. I have him in custody along with Bishop 6 and Queen 1.
Oh yeah, poor Bishop 6. I guess the only unresolved question is which faction wins the planet in the long run.
I don't think we know from this ending. Like,
Yeah.
well, I
feel
mean, I
like-
guess like the book says that basically the landowners will continue to do their push, and ultimately they will, unless something major changes.
Yeah.
Well, even was it who mentioned it that like I think it was you that the families were rolling over. They were
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
The way we had set it up, it was like the Bantresh were kind of submitting overall, or like it was getting to that point.
I
so,
think it just keeps going for longer than our
Yeah.
characters' lifetimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just keeps this stalemate forever.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
not forever, but for longer.
Long enough.
I think our story
Yeah.
is not big enough to have affected that
Yep.
greater
Yeah.
game.
I think the chat summed it up perfectly. Nobody wins. War is bad, but robots are good.
Yes, that is true.
Yes, exactly.
Well done.
That's if you had to sum up Gundam in like 3 sentences, that would be it.
Yeah. Guys, that was
Don't-
amazing.
Don't do war. Yeah, that was
That's
that was
fun.
awesome. Thank you,
Don't
all
do
of you.
war, kids.
Don't do war, kids. Don't do war.
Not even once.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what was your secret, Eric? Like what was the plan? Did you have a plan or was it just like
Well, yeah, my original plan was I was going to play both sides and get rich as fuck, but then I fell in love.
oh damn.
Such a
So-
sad story, and then
The
you
dance of
died.
joy.
You died for
And then
love.
I died. Then I died in love. That's what happens. As soon as
It's
you
not-
stop looking out for me.
Because my mind was
You got-
immediately like, this guy's going to do something really bad. I have to catch him.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy.
Oh, yeah, it was.
He's not a good guy.
So what was funny is that in my solitaire games, I was picking the choices of being like, I found some really, really, really juicy targets to choose for against the landowners, and I was going to give them to Kendrell because I know Kendrell was currently the more firebrandy person.
yeah.
But then at the same time, I was going to have scenes with Aiden, letting him know what Kendrell's doing at the same time in
Yeah,
exchange for
yeah.
benefits as well, and playing both sides. But ultimately, I fell in love, and that changed things. But
Aw.
yeah. So that's the
Same,
game.
Same.
Do you guys did you enjoy the Mario Partiness of the game, of picking the things? Did it make more sense as we played, or was
Yeah.
it not your bag, or what?
I think it'll make more sense as I play more.
Yeah.
Because like since I'm so new to story games in general, it's just like what
You
do
just
I-
have to keep going. That's
Yeah.
It definitely.
Stany asked the most important question. Did you ever love Amzel, or was she just a pawn?
No, I loved her.
Oh, that doesn't seem very committal.
You had to think about that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There was space to grow into love.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I love you.
You can
of
love.
course.
You can love more than one person.
I
And
mean,
so that's,
absolutely.
The heart is big.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, holy crap, that's the game.
Yeah.
I love this game so much. It's super, super
I
good.
adore
It's very fun.
I adore this game.
That was super fun.
So the other game that Vincent has made that's like this is called The King is Dead, and that game is based and predicated upon the idea of like Game of Thrones houses doing this instead of mech anime. So if you guys like political intrigue more and that kind of stuff, check that game out too. But this is mecha anime. This is Firebrands. I haven't worked on it, but my dream is to turn this into a Hamilton hack and do the American Revolution,
That'd be
and
awesome.
have a meeting verse to verse rap battle game.
I would die.
Dang.
So that's the big thing. Furo mentions I don't see enough on this on Twitch. Thank you. I do this a lot. You'll see. I'm playing Firebrands again this Monday on Misclick's channel. So on twitch.tv/misclicks in the morning.
Nice.
So
Look at
there's
you
more of
on
that.
Wednesday.
But I'm on youtube.com/Eric Vulgaris if you want more of these types of games. I do almost nothing but story games now, besides Burning Wheel and Mouse Guard. And I did Torchbearer a while ago.
Yeah.
But
Which are
all
almost story
indie games. Yeah. I do narrative games. I love narrative games. So, yeah, let's do a shout outs. Drummer Boy.
Hello, my name is Andrew, Drummer Boy, spelled weird on the internet. My Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, it's all the same. And I now have a website. This just went live today. So that's drummerboy.com. If you are looking for custom music for something you're running, or if you have a Twitch channel or just like visual content that you want custom music for, get in touch. Thanks.
Nice. Yep. It's drummerboy.com, right?
It is. drumurboy.com.
Yeah. Cool. Sci-Fry.
Hey everybody, I'm Sci-Fry with an underscore on Twitter. That's SCIFRI. I love mecha anime. I have seen a ton of it. I am pretty much the resident mecha expert on this channel. And yeah, you can follow me there. I am actually in the process of writing my own mecha RPG using the Sprawl as a base. I finished the first playbook, and I am working on the second one now. I'm hoping to have a playtest ready for it sometime next month, mayhaps even on Eric's channel, depending on his schedule.
Yeah, I would love to. So
I still don't have a name for it, but I am writing a mech game. If you are interested in mechs, come talk to me. If you want to find a mech anime for you, I've got you. I know so many mech.
I don't know anybody who knows more about mech animes than you do, Sci-Fi.
I love them. Giant robots, that's my jam.
That's your jam. Perfect. Hyena Spots.
Hi,
Sean.
I'm Sean /Hyena Spots. You can find me on Twitter at Hyena Spots. You can also find me here on Twitch Monday nights, where I play in a Blades in the Dark game on Distracted Elf's channel, which is a lot of fun. You will often find me dying horribly there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so check her channel out, and
Hey.
support Eric. He's cool. He had me on. I appreciate it. So yeah.
Hey, I want to mention something about Blades in the Dark and dying. That's advanced moves of playing Blades. I was talking to John the other day, and that's real talk. Expert players will try to die the first session so they can play as ghosts. Advanced players would go for a trauma first session so they can get that extra XP. Fun facts. I love Blades in the Dark. I've played more Blades than I think any other system in a while, maybe besides Burning Wheel games, but yeah. Blades. You have the book. I need my copy. Anyways, yeah, Blades, super good. Sean, I'm so glad you're playing it over on Distracted Elf's channel, spreading the love of that game. And Kelsa, tell us about all of the games that you play, because you play all of them.
I'm currently in 4 games that normally during this time slot, I'm over on AP Gaming Reels channel where we're playing D&D. We're playing a game called Winter's Edge: The Grand Company. If you followed Eric for a while, you may have heard about Winter's Edge before when he was on the first season of it last year. This is season 2, taking place over 1,000 years later. It's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. I also play Blades in the Dark. In fact, I was running a game of Blades in the Dark earlier today over on Taxidermist's channel at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I run Smooth Criminals, where we are actually playing in Aruvia in the city of Bright Harbor. And the gang of smooth criminals, one of them is slowly turning into a smoke demon, so it's good stuff. I also play over on Texas channel on Wednesdays. We're playing Open Legend, a game called Longfall. It's weird aether punk on a floating city where the entire ground is completely inhabitable, and the entire population of the world lives on this giant floating city. And
I'm in that. I forgot to shout myself out. I'm in that.
Cypher is also in that.
I was too busy talking about mechs. I'm also in that Wednesdays on Taxidermist's channel.
And also talking about Burning Wheel. That's another system that I play a lot of on Wednesdays in the morning at 10 a.m. I'm over on RP Glory's channel where we're playing Burning Wheel.
I only have this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me.
Yeah.
Let me
Wrecked.
I hit my mic. I'm sorry.
Pack up and go home, Eric.
So we're playing the Burning Wind, which actually is basically we're all university students at the University of Magic in Imre from the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss, that whole world. It's a lot of fun. It's really weird. My character is literally crazy. I love doing that. If you want to find out about the shows that I'm in, especially if you like Mole Frame Firebrands, I don't know why I'm saying that. It's completely unrelated. You should definitely follow me on Twitter for any announcements that may be upcoming, hypothetically. And I am at Kelsa on Twitter. On Twitch, it's Kelsa Delphi.
Nice.
Did it?
Yeah.
Have a little thing
I have at Kelsa. Oops. But don't you have Kelsa? Yeah, there you go.
Did it? I fixed it.
The whole time I had at Kelsa instead of at Kelsa Delphi. I'm the worst. No.
What?
But,
no. It's at Kelsa on Twitter. That's right.
Okay, perfect.
It's Kelsa Delphi on Twitch. It's all right.
Okay,
it's the right things. The things are right. You got it.
the overlay is wrong, but that's fine.
What?
I know I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. But
dare you?
Yeah, I'm Eric.
How is it being wrong?
I do a lot of games. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific. That's in the morning. Well, I'm going to be over at Silent Osiris's channel, Stephen Lumpkin's channel, where I play Sir Nidian in a game of Pendragon. I'm picking that up again. After that, immediately following that on my channel, I'm doing Burning Crowns, which is my ongoing political intrigue Burning Wheel game, set in the Paizo's Galarian-ish themed universe where we're like kind of playing Kingmaker in Burning Wheel. And then the last thing is over at twitch.tv/Henley's channel at 5 p.m. So this is a 3-game day for Eric tomorrow where we're playing Mouse Guards, Whiskers, and Whiskey. So that is a huge long time of games tomorrow. A lot of games. I love role-playing games. And then on Monday, I'm over at twitch.tv/Misclicks at 10 o'clock in the morning for another game of Firebrands. So that's
watching that.
a lot of stuff going on this week for me. But I love role-playing games.
Do it? I get burned out after one role-playing game session. How do you do 3 in a day?
I love role-playing games. I love role-playing games more than anything.
Water?
Yes.
A lot of water.
Yeah, no, I've done 3 in a day before, and you just drink a lot of water. I mean, I did it on Wednesday. I play 3 games on Wednesday. I play in the Burning Wheel game, and then I run an offline game of Blades in the Dark, and then I play in the Open Legend game.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
ABG, always be gaming.
Always be gaming.
Yep.
I literally love it. That's the real truth of it. I love sharing the games with people I play with. I love talking about games. I love tabletop gaming in the largest way. I love role-playing games. So that's it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Exploding Dice, for the raid at the end of the year. And thank you so much for all the new follows and everyone who was hanging out in chat today and giving us all the cool, good jokes and good advice and good questions. So thank you so much. I saw you guys. I love you guys so much. That's it for us today. I'm going to throw it over to Misclicks tonight for their table topping. And that's it tonight. So Hopefully I see some of you guys tomorrow. Yeah, see you, Space Cowboy.